Hello and happy Wednesday. I'm Steph Sipe and I'm here with two of our students who went on some mission trips this summer, and we are going to talk about a little bit what we did during those weeks. So can you guys tell us your names first?
I'm Brielle.
I'm Becca.
All right. And then what trip did you guys go on? They went on the same trips.
We went to Harrisburg for our trip.
Awesome. What is something that you did on this trip?
We got to go to Hershey World.
Yeah, it was really fun. What is something that you did during the work day on this trip?
When we went to the work site in the morning, we did devotions with the kids, and then after we played games with them.
What is something that you learned about God on this trip?
The theme for our trip was "You Are Here," so we learned that God is with you everywhere.
Yeah. And then last question, what were your favorite parts about the trip?
My favorite part was probably when we actually got to paint with the kids and kind of help them with that.
My favorite part was Hershey World.
Yeah, lots of fun activities that we did throughout the week. For our senior high, we went to Dinwiddie, Virginia at the end of June, which was also a great time and a great trip. So if you see any of our senior high school students, be sure to ask them how that was.
Hello, my name is Chuck Schramm. I have been a member of Elfenwild Church for 6 years now. My wife Judy and Charlotte are also members. Today I would like to talk to you about a role of a deacon at Elfenwild Church. The role of the deacon is to communicate the ministry of Christ through the use of our hands, feet, and voice in a compassionate witness to those in need of care. Also, it is to serve the church and its congregation as well as the community in an active manner. Now, how do deacons accomplish this role? One is Seasoned Saints Ministry. With Seasoned Saints Ministry, deacon works with the seasoned saints and helps them, maybe meets with them, sends them letters, just keeps in touch with them is one of our duties. Special Friends Ministry. With this, these are not really members of the church as much as maybe they're involved with a meals ministry and they're friends of someone at the church, and we also like to work with them. Coffee fellowship time. This is something that we do pretty much through the whole year except in the summertime. It's after the first service and before Sunday school starts, but there's usually good donuts there and coffee and so forth. We also have collection of food pantry items for the Bread of Life ministry, and their boxes are in the beginnings of the outside of the church that you're able to drop those off at. Usher ministry is another big one that's an important one. That's where the first seeing of any visitor that might come into the church. So that's besides doing the offering, we also do pass out the elements and then clean the church up after the service. And always looking for smiling faces if anybody wants to become an usher, to see myself or someone in the office. We also do a modified bereavement ministry that based on the need, we'll do that as well. Some of the activities of the deacons, we do a blood drive a couple times a year, and we also will decorate the sanctuary at Easter with spring flowers, and at Christmas with poinsettias and putting up lights displays as well. We also do a Seasoned Saints luncheon. We had one here in the spring that was very well received. And coming up, we're doing an all-church picnic at Kiwanis Park, which is going to be in 2 weeks, which is August 20th at 11:10. Hopefully, you'll be able to come to that. You can look in the church bulletin and eNews for any additional information. So that's it, and thank you. This is Chuck Schramm. God bless.